So there's often a question of how do we figure out where to put the nipples and areola during a breast lift or breast reduction, breast lift with implants. This is from the internet. These areolas and nipples are a little too what we call medial, meaning towards the center of the breast. Ideally, you want them right in the center of the breast at the most projecting point. So these are a little bit this way, we want them a little bit this way. How do we figure out where to put areola? So a lot of it is figured out in the marking before we even get back to surgery. So if someone is really droopy, their areolas are kind of down here, how we figure out where to put them is first, we want to make sure they're in the middle of the actual breast itself. So you draw what's called like a plumb line, which is straight down the middle of each breast. So that helps us figure out, hey, do we need to move this over? Is this already centered? To really get right in the center of the breast. So that's one aspect. The other aspect is how high and how low. Now the big thing is you want to avoid putting areolas too high. That's a harder problem to fix. So what we do is we mark where the breast crease is and where that projects onto the breast. And that is actually called Pitanguy's point, named after Dr. Ivo Pitanguy, who's a famous Brazilian plastic surgeon. And then you draw out where you want to put the new areola, and that's how we figure out how high to move it. But that's the big thing, is figuring out you want it in the middle of the breast and not too high, not too low. It's got to be Goldilocks perfect to get the best possible result.